Good evening, everyone, and welcome to a meeting of the Beal Early Childhood Center Building Committee for Tuesday, February 23rd, 2021 at 6 p.m. Important notice regarding the order of Governor Baker's for March 12, 2020, order suspending certain provisions of the Open Meeting Law, General Law, Chapter 30A, subsection 18, and the Governor's March 15, 2020 order imposing strict limitations on the number of people that may gather in one place. This meeting of the Beal Early Childhood Center Building Committee will be conducted via remote participation to the greatest extent possible. All meetings and hearings listed in the agenda will also be done so through remote participation. Specific information and the general guidelines for remote participation by the members of the public and/or parties with a right and/or requirement to attend this meeting can be found on the town's website at www.shrewsburymass.gov/coronavirus. For this meeting, members of the public who wish to listen or watch the meeting may do so by dialing 1-919-529-2192 and entering the following PIN 572-084-81#, or visiting www.shrewsburymediaconnection.org. No in-person attendance of members of the public will be permitted, but every effort will be made to ensure that the public can adequately access the proceedings in real time via technological means. In the event that we are unable to do so, despite the best efforts, we will post on the town's website an audio or video recording, transcript, and other comprehensive record of proceedings as soon as possible following the meeting. So I would like to have the indulgence of my colleagues and hold item 2 until the very end of this meeting. And we can now move on to item 3, which is to accept the meeting minutes of January 26th, 2021. Are there any comments or questions? If not, could we have a motion? Is Sandy here?
So moved.
Yep. Motion has been made. Second?
Second.
Motion has been made and seconded to accept the meeting minutes of January 26, 2021. All those in favor shall signify by saying aye. With a roll call of Sandy Fritz, Erin Boucher,
Aye.
Keith Baldinger,
Aye.
Bob Cox,
Aye.
Kevin Mizikar,
Aye.
Joe Sawyer,
Aye.
Chris Girardi,
Aye.
Patrick,
Aye.
James Kane, aye. All those, we stand unanimous. Item 4 is to receive the project financial document review and act on the following Fontaine Brothers, Inc. change orders. A, Minuet 1, change order 006 dated February 9th, 2021 in the amount of $58,411, an increase to the GMP. It's a draw on the owner's contingency. Mr. Mizikar, Walter? Any
Yep.
explanation?
Yep. So all of the items contained within change order 6 have been vetted by PMA, vetted by LPA, price reviewed by with Fontaine as well. All are fair and reasonable PCOs. The largest piece of this was the lighting that was not included on the drawings. Something that happens from time to time on bids. It would have been included in the bid. But nothing further to add on the change order. We're in great shape. We're still under 1% on change orders. So we're in really good shape.
Thank you very much. Any comments or questions? Not seeing any. Is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second?
Seconded.
Second.
Motion has been made and seconded. All those in favor shall signify by saying aye. Erin?
Aye.
Is Sandy here?
She's having some technical difficulty getting in, I think. Actually, she
I do
just
see that she joined. Very good. Good evening, Sandy.
Finally.
How are you?
Good.
We're taking a vote on 4A1. Are you in favor?
Aye.
Bob Cox?
Aye.
Keith Baldinger?
Aye.
Kevin Mizikar?
Aye.
Patrick?
Aye.
Chris Girardi?
Aye.
Joe Sawyer?
aye.
James Kane, aye. We're unanimous. 4B, review and act on the following bill schedules and warrants Fontaine Brothers, Inc., requisition 24 for $2,222,172. LPA Inc., invoice 1717-2101, the amount of $69,545. PMA Consultants, LLC, invoice number 04110-44 for $62,560.33. Are there any comments or questions regarding these matters? If there aren't, is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Kevin,
Second.
this is where you jump in. There you go. All right, we've got a second. All those in favor shall signify by saying aye. Sandy?
Aye.
Erin?
Aye.
Keith?
Aye.
Bob?
Aye.
Kevin?
Aye.
Patrick?
Aye.
Chris?
Aye.
Joe?
Aye.
Jim? We're unanimous. Item 5 is to hear the reports, review, and act on the following matters. A report from the owner's project manager regarding project financials. Walter, is Deb with you? I don't see her.
Deb's on. Go ahead, Deb.
There she is. Very good. Deb, off to you.
Deb, we're having trouble hearing you.
I don't know what to do. I've got my earphones in, and I don't know if I can be heard on.
Yeah, that's not working. Walter, can you take over?
Can we go to the architect and Fontaine first, and we'll jump back to that?
Certainly.
I gotta pull it up. Thank you.
5B, the report from the architect. Katie.
Very good. Pleased to say that the project at this point is over 70% complete. So that is in the requisition that you've taken a look at tonight. We have a few things that we just wanted to update you on, and I'm going to make an attempt to show them. Can everybody see that?
Yes.
Yep.
Wonderful. Okay. So we have been experiencing a wonderful community project, which is the development of the history wall. And this is through a group of students at Shrewsbury High School, history chair Jen Francesca and Amy Clowder, assistant school superintendent, with assistance from Dr. Dale McGee. And this is the system that we have collectively decided will be developing. This will be in the lobby, and I'll show you some more slides of it. But basically what this is the gym door here. It's right in that main lobby across from the Beal mural. And this will represent a tree rings in a very diagrammatic way with a timeline of centuries actually across the center here. And we have a monitor in place. It's called Growing from the Past. And these little pieces are individual acrylic insets that have these stainless steel mounts on them, as you can see here, into which different photographs, elements from history can be inserted. And the idea is that we can fill all of these at the beginning, but they can be changed over time as curriculum develops or as elements are of interest. So this is an example of one photograph which shows schoolhouse number 7. Very interesting. I believe that was located down at Route 9 and Lake Street at one point. And there's a really interesting story about this arbor over it. This photo down below is taken from the current Beal school in the basement. These, we believe, are 7th graders that were having lunch in there. So We have Beal himself, Beal the man, and then there are all sorts of opportunities to bring in different heritage, different approaches to the community through this over time. Additionally, the monitor will give opportunities for further indication of that. So it's really been inspirational for us to watch this community group coming together. They've tapped into the historical group in town, the library, and they're coming up with these fantastic images and different elements that will be included here. This we visualize as a part of a series of historical elements. Here is where that tree ring diagram will be, and then we have this location for the bas relief relocation. Thanks to Mr. Baldinger for taking the lead on getting this touched up and in good shape to come back to the building, along with the existing dedication plaque. And our plan is to have our new dedication plaque stacked with that so that they are paired together, showing that history. What you can see is the architecture of the lobby, the neutral color brick. This is a stainless steel surround at that gym entry. Further down is more display opportunities. And this is the entry, the main entry. So it's really up front and center, but we think it's holding up very well in terms of all the finishes that we have. So the wood of this is the same wood as we have in the balance of the lobby. And I know there were some concerns about this potentially being a competing element with the Reynolds mural, but I think these images show you that that is not going to be the case. We've also developed an updated walkthrough of the school. So this is not a drone shot. This is a design tool to show the building. Mr. Girardi requested this so that he can show various community members what it will be like to be at this building. What you're seeing here is the recess area, of course, shown with parking in it, which will happen at times. This section is where the raised bed community and student gardens will be. Here's the butterfly garden right at the end of the media center. And we're coming around the kindergarten wings, which come out to grade at their own play area. More structures will be here. We're showing some. And this is the multi-purpose athletic field, flying Superman style through the trees and then into the main entrance of the school. Here you can see this wood grain metal panel system that we have on the outside. This is open now. You can see it on site. The translucent panels of the canopy allowing light in but protecting people from the weather. Then coming through the vestibule into the lobby, admin to the right, to the left is the cafeteria. And so you can see, again, this wood natural theme coming forward, using all of the colors that we have in the interior of the building. We're very excited, as we've said, about that southern view coming out of it. The gym is across the hall. So people will file past this history wall and come in. The maple floor, I think at least twice the size of the current gym. Wall pads, well protecting students, allowing them to run freely. The mural, of course, the music rooms will be down to the left in that corridor. The media center is at the foot of the stairs, coming down. Some more display areas. And we have the maker space in the back, the stacks, and then this amazing view out to the butterfly garden. This is a patio where we imagine reading circles could happen. The art classrooms are right there, so they will be able to use that. And then looking back at that metal panel architectural feature that shows the importance of that lobby as a zipper that connects the entire building. We've included a few stills of the common rooms, and you start to see some of the color variations that give them their own character, this being the kindergarten one. All variations on colors that are seen in other parts of the school. And this is the actual furniture that is on order, including some of these discrete learning stations for the substantially separate areas. And of course, the original Peter Reynolds mural being reproduced at the end. So that is our presentation tonight.
Great, thank you very much. Any comments or questions?
Questions?
Well, thank you very much, Katie.
Welcome.
We'll move on to 5C, report from the construction manager, schedule update and construction progress. Frank?
Yep, good evening, everyone. As Katie mentioned, she indicated we were 70% the end of January, which is accurate. We are probably the end of February will be closer to 75%. Pretty much per the video, everything you've seen happening on a video, we are engaged fully on. We will be, hopefully if this weather continues to start to get warmer, we'll have a big push outside. We'll be doing some of those butterfly gardens. All that material is on site. Play equipment's on site. Landscaper is ready to go. So we just need to get rid of this white stuff and we'll be outside in full swing. On the inside, we're continuing with the painting, acoustic ceiling, vinyl floors, millwork. All that stuff is in motion. Kitchen equipment has started to go in. The freezer and coolers are in. The rest of the kitchen equipment is rolling in as we talk. Exterior overhead doors are going to start tomorrow. We'd like to get going on the gym March 1st with the gym floor and the basketball hoops and the nets. The generator is scheduled to be delivered this Friday by the electrician. We have boiler startup scheduled tomorrow. We have our mechanical coordinator involved with that, overseeing that effort. And we're also going to be doing the polycarbonate canopies. The only thing we're waiting on that is to have some of the warmer weather, so we have to paint them before we put the canopy on. So everything's going the way it should. It's a push to the end, as they all are, but we're in pretty good shape. That's my presentation. Not
Very
quite
good.
as nice as Katie's.
Thank you, Frank. Any comments or questions? Well, thank you very much, Frank. Everything seems to be continuing to march right along.
Yes.
No issues that you see on the horizon other than weather?
No, and the weather today was the first day it actually seemed nice. I think tomorrow's supposed to be even nicer. Of course, Monday wasn't a great day for doing anything outside. But and the COVID, knock on wood, has kind of eased up. Typically we see them spike where you get a person having it, and then you have a second person. We haven't heard that, so I would like to keep it that way. It makes it easier.
Very good, thank you. Item 5A, report from the owner's project manager regarding project financials. Deb?
You got Walter. I'll give
Walter.
Deb's highlights. So you heard from Frank, 71% complete at the end of January, moving towards 75% at this point in time. 65% overall project completion. Only other items added to the sheet that was passed out, the 2021-02-23 budget summary, were the FF&E POs in the amount of $906,280. 41,720 under the PFA budget for FF&E only. Again, that number is not inclusive of IT. Those are fully reimbursable, just to remind everyone. So IT bids are expected within a month or so. Obviously, to get the latest and greatest, we wait the longest for those items to bid them out. 65.35% total facilities grant paid to date through December 2021. Invoices submitted with the last ProPay reimbursement number 28 was on 1/29/2021, and payment one was made to the district a few days ago on February 19th.
Very good. Thank you, Walter. Comments or questions from members of the committee? Not seeing any. Thank you very much. I don't see any action to take or formal action to take on item 5 this evening. Item 6 is our next meeting is Tuesday, March 23rd, 2021 at 6 p.m. I'll now ask if you folks are okay with this, that we'll take item 2, which we held until this time in the meeting. As you folks know, I'm not running for re-election of the Board of Selectmen, so I will resign this evening from the Building Committee, and my colleague, John LeBeau, has been voted by our colleagues to be the board's representative on this committee. So if, unless there is an objection, I will now resign so John can join the committee. I will then serve as chairman pro temp until you folks elect one, which we will immediately go into following this little dance that we'll do. Does that make sense to folks?
Yes.
Very good. I resign. Good evening, John. How are you?
I'm very well and very
Good.
pleased to be here.
Well, that's good. Very good then. With John now being a member of the committee, it's time to elect a new chair. Are there any motions?
I'd like to make a motion to elect John LeBeau as the new chair for the Beal Building Committee.
Is there a second?
Second.
Are there any other nominations? Could I have a motion to close nominations?
So moved.
Second.
Motion been made and seconded to close nominations. Mr. LeBeau?
Aye.
Sandy?
Aye.
Erin?
Aye.
Keith?
Aye.
Bob?
Aye.
Kevin?
Aye.
Joe?
Aye.
Chris?
Aye.
And Patrick. Then on the motion to approve, to appoint Mr. LeBeau to serve as chairman of the Beal Building Committee, I'll now call the roll. Sandy?
Aye.
Erin?
Aye.
Keith?
Aye.
Bob?
Aye.
Kevin?
Aye.
Joe?
Aye.
Chris?
Aye.
Patrick?
Aye.
Mr. LeBeau?
Aye.
Well, there we have it. At this point, we will stand adjourned until your next meeting on Tuesday, March 23rd at 6 p.m. Have a great evening, and thank you all. It's been an enjoyable experience being a member of the committee, let alone being chairman. So I'm sure I'll be following along in the cheap seats from now until the time of the ribbon. Have a great evening.
Mr. Chairman, could I make a quick comment? Would that be
Sure.
acceptable?
Sure.
I don't know what it means that I am old enough and gray enough to have been witnessing this building committee evolve over the years, but I was thinking about what a legacy position this is. So congratulations, John. My recollection goes back to Ted Coughlin sitting in that chair and launching so many of these public school projects that are part of your town's legacy, starting with Floral and running right through through many of them. I know Mike Pagano used to say his biggest contribution was the dollar you had to put in the jar if you were a minute late for any meeting. So he ran things efficiently. That was only a joke on Michael's part because we all had tremendous respect for Mr. Coughlin. And then following up with Henry Fitzgerald, who really introduced the CM at risk process to this committee, which has become such a success in the projects. And of course, Mr. Kane, how much can we say about that DCAM acquisition?
You take your time. Take your time. It's okay. We have plenty of time this evening.
And shepherding that through for this absolutely phenomenal site that I'm always crowing about at all of these meetings. That's such an asset for the town. I'm confident it will be a legacy for decades to come. And from our firm, we want to thank you for all of your service and appreciate it greatly.
Great. Thank you all for doing such a great job. Great committee. Have a great evening, everyone.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Jim.
Thank you, Jim.
Thank you, Jim.
Anytime.
Good
God
night.
bless.
Thank you, Jim. Good night.
Thank you, John.